R. Veneraj, Vice Chancellor, Anna University, Commodore Atul Kumar Rastogi, Deputy Director General, Dr. M. Ishwarmurthy, Director of Collegiate Education, all the officers, senior officers present here of the defense services, those who are with NCC, officers and volunteers of NSS, cadets of NCC. First of all, I congratulate all of you for bringing such a good name to our, from the NCC perspective, our regional directorate, and from the NSS perspective, our state and our university. I was delighted to hear that there has not been a year when NSS volunteers of Tamil Nadu have not got award and medals. This is something which is very heartening to hear. I congratulate the individual winners, the best NSS volunteer, as well as the teams that you performed. You should also know that you also had the privilege to walk on that Kartabya Path in the full glare of the world, whole world. When Indian Republic Day celebration is held, the world watches. It's not only people who are sitting there. And you had the privilege to walk over that with the confidence that raised the morale of the entire country. When it comes to NCC, I often say that wherever I visit a university or a place where NCC cadets, they give the guard of honor, invariably they are far better than the guard of honor given by the police. Most of the teams are police. That confidence, that precision is simply admirable. You guys are just fabulous. About the NSS, you have been rendering such a great service to the country. Over 4 lakhs NSS volunteers in Tamil Nadu. You are a great force, which you have been demonstrating through your various services like blood donation. Over 60,000 units of blood. It's quite a lot. And other activities that you have been doing. It makes all of us feel very, very proud of you. You know, whether it's the NCC cadets or NSS, you should realize that in life, achieving great is often a teamwork, and how you work in a team. As an individual, you can excel, and that is good. It's not that it is not, because in many fields you excel individually, and as you grow in life, you will all individually excel wherever you would be. But so long you are a part of a group, an organization, it is the teamwork. And the success of each individual member of the group is the success of the team. I learned that, of course, it was quite understandable that going from Tamil Nadu in chill winter of cold Delhi, and I'm told that this year Delhi, I visited for a day and I could have a feel of it. This year winter was harsher than usual. But then that is what That is what makes you tough. There is nothing called impossible. It's all in your mind. And when you challenge, when you take the challenge, when you challenge the impossible and you succeed, that's what makes you who you are, truly who you are. A life without challenge is like a body which has not been exercising, which is limpid, lazy. Look at when you do the exercise, you challenge your muscle and the muscle is built. When you take challenge in life, whatever be the challenge, and life, to excel in life, at each of you, at your individual level, you have been trained, you have been groomed, and the lesson which you must carry all through your life is don't feel shy of challenge. Invite challenge, take challenge. And even if you get a setback, it is good for you that you have faced the challenge, and you have definitely will find yourself much more enriched than what you were before the challenge. So never feel shy of challenge. Invite challenge, overcome. You are the future of the country. Collectively, individually, both of you. Each one of you, remember, you are the chosen one. There are so many cadets. Each cadet is important. Is doing, or she is doing good to the nation. Each NSS volunteer is contributing to the service. But among this, you are the chosen best, because everyone doesn't get a chance. You have been selected, so you are the best among the best. And so, you have a special responsibility. A special responsibility towards the country, towards the nation, towards the society. You are fortunate. It was the first Republic Day celebration in our Amrit Kaal. The nation is on a journey, 25 years journey. It is your journey, primarily. You must realize it. The nation has set a goal that in the next 25 years, by 2047, India must be the fully developed, the most developed country in the world. And this will be possible. This is a challenge. Which the challenge that the country has thrown to itself and thrown to all its young citizens, all the youth like you all. So take it as a challenge. What you are going to do in the next 25 years. How you are going to grow in life. How you are going to contribute to the nation. Whichever field you are. That's your choice. Whatever field you choose, excel. One of the speakers said about the Prime Minister's often quote, when he quotes about when he meets the young people, he says, compete and conquer. Compete and conquer. Nothing short of conquering. Do it. And when you do it, automatically the nation will grow. Today, the world is watching India. The world is watching India with a lot of expectation. Expectation of leadership. Expectation of solving the problem, global problem, which the rest of the world are not finding the way out. There are so many problems. Climate, which is going to destroy the whole earth. War, destructive war happening. Pandemic like what we had. No one knows there will not be another pandemic. How do you face when the whole world is affected? There are so many problems. And new problems are emerging. These problems were not about 50, 70 years back. These problems are today. So, we cannot be sure that there will not be another new problems for the world. Now the world is looking at India with expectation to show the way. And in this period, India, as you are all aware, India is holding the presidency of G20. G20, and there are 9 guest countries, so altogether 29. G20 alone are the most influential country in the world. These 20 countries, they account for 85% of the global GDP. All these countries, important who is who, whether America, whether China, UK, France, Germany, European Union, Japan, Australia, all these Canada, all these countries are member of this G20. And India has the responsibility during this coming 1 year, this running 1 year, that this 1 year we have to demonstrate to the world that yes, there are ways in which we can find solution to the global problems. Be proud of it. Be proud of the fact that the world is looking at you with expectation. It is for us to ensure that we fulfill the expectation of the world. It is our responsibility. Today no country looks at India as a developing third world country. Developing, of course we are, because we have the goal of fully developed in the next quarter century. But nobody looks at us as a third world country or even as any other developing country. Today, if every international platform, multilateral platform, India has a pride of place. When Indian leadership speaks, the world listens very carefully. All this is possible because our people, over 130 crore people, they are being part of it. Our young people like you, young men and women, are doing incredible things. In field of science and technology, we are doing incredible things. We are the fastest growing economy in the world. Imagine. The whole world is in recession, global recession-like situation. The world is looking at India with a hope to be the engine of growth, engine of development for the rest of the world. Even the countries, till recently when China was the main manufacturing hub, even today they are. But those companies are moving forward because China also is in a poor shape. They don't see the prognosis, the future is not good. So they are looking to India. So India is the hope of the world. And this, yet you all, there's young cadets of NCC and the volunteers of NSS. You have to bear in mind all the time, you are not just one individual. You are not just one individual. You are carrying on your shoulder a responsibility to take this country forward, to fulfill our own, to be the fully developed and fulfill the expectation of the world. It never happened before. Your parents didn't have the fortune. When we were young, we didn't have the fortune. World kept looking at India as one of those poor countries. Nobody says India is a poor country. We are feeding the more than 130 countries, hungry people in 130 countries in the world. When the pandemic happened, we gave vaccine to more than 120 countries in the world, and that too free. India is today in a position to give to the world, not expecting to take from the world. This consciousness must be in each of your mind. And with this consciousness, plan out your career, individual career. Plan out your career with confidence. Dream large. Don't dream small. Because you will be as large, as big as your dream. And put the best in it. And I assure you, no force in the world is going to deny you achieving your goal. If you, with determination, you put yourself in it. And I'm sure you will do that. I see the future leaders of this country. I am so happy with you, to be with you at this point of time. And I feel proud and I feel privileged. It's not yours to come to Rajbhavan. It's my privilege to see you guys, to see young future of my country. Friends, your journey of life has begun. As I said, do great. On this occasion, I also like to thank the Anna University Vice Chancellor and the entire Anna University team for having backed the top, the coming as the first in the whole country among nearly 500 odd universities. This has been possible not because of just like that. A lot of effort must have gone into it. And you must have seen the professor. When you looked at him, my first impression was he's a soldier. He's from services. Now look at this, discipline. How? Normally when you see a professor, you see, okay, a person is very sound in mind, a lot of knowledge, but usually the body language doesn't inspire that. When the professor speaks a lot and gives the confidence, but not the body. This is the professor. When you look at him, you see here is a mix of mind and discipline, and that is what inspires the people. All the best. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Enjoy. Have a trip around of Rajbhavan. And at any point of time, any of you feel that you need to contact me, you need to share something, and you need to ask me anything, send me a mail. My mail is open. It is in a public domain. I'll be very happy. I assure you, I will send you a reply. And if necessary, if any of you wish to come and meet me individually or in a group, you are most welcome. This is your place. You are the rightful owner of this place. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, one and all. Collegiate Education and NSS State Coordinator, Group Commanders, Commanding Officer, Samuel Chellaya, Dr. Velraj Sir, Vice Chancellor of Anna University, for being with us to make the occasion a grand success. It's our pride of honor to have the contingent participants of NCC and NSS from Tamil Nadu State who made a remarkable performance to everyone for our august presence in this function. On behalf of Rajbhavan, I convey our sincere thanks to the officials of NCC, NSS,